to ask the First Minister what actions the Scottish Government will take forward as a result of COP15, the 15th conference of the parties to the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity.
First Minister.
I welcome the outcome reached at COP and of course that now must be followed up by all parties and at all levels with immediate and urgent plans for implementation. Our draft biodiversity strategy, which was published last week, sets out how the Scottish Government will do this. It establishes our long-term ambition and vision for a nature-positive future and sets out some of the immediate actions we will take to halt nature loss by 2030. I'm also proud that the Edinburgh process, which was led by the Scottish Government on behalf of the Convention on Biological Diversity, culminated at COP15 with over 300 subnational, local and regional governments joining our call for action. The resulting plan of action on subnational governments was adopted as part of the framework agreed in Montreal this week.
Ariane Burgess.
I thank the First Minister for her answer. It's great to see Scotland playing an influential role on the world stage and supporting global progress to tackle the nature emergency. The Montreal Agreement could be a turning point in our fight to protect and restore our natural environment, to stop the declines and extinctions and protect the life support systems we all depend on. But any agreement is only worth the actions it results in. Scotland can help make the new global diversity framework a success by moving quickly to implement it. And that means big change to how our land and seas are managed and looked after for current and future generations. One of the key actions in the new framework is to protect 30% of our land and seas by 2030. But, however, recent reports have shown that many seas in Scotland are already protected, are in poor condition. Can the First Minister confirm that as part of delivering 30 by 30 in Scotland, the level of protection will be improved and nature recovery will be supported in these important places?
First Minister.
Look, that was a really important question, not just in the here and now, but for the future of our nature, indeed for the future of the planet. I think it was really good to see the headline target to protect at least 30% of the world's land and sea by 2030 in the new global framework, and of course we are committed to implementing this in Scotland. Let me reiterate that we are committed to the expansion and improvement of areas managed for nature, and our 30 by 30 programme will promote ecological restoration and safeguard at a scale never seen before in Scotland. While almost 80% of features at protected areas are in favourable or recovering condition, and the long-term trend is one of improvement, I agree that we can and must do more. We're committed to working at a landscape scale and taking a collaborative approach to tackle the negative pressures on protected areas, and we're currently working with Nature Scot to take forward a co-design process with stakeholders to develop a framework through which our 30 by 30 commitment will be delivered.